What's going on, you fat bitches? It's Chigel here, and we're back recording content. I hope you guys are excited. I've been trying to figure out a way to come back with some more videos and stuff like that, and I really like the way Dr. Mike does things on Renaissance periodization, or is that how it's called? I can't remember. Dr. Mike, if you guys look him up, you'll find him. He's been great memes of that guy. But I really like the way he does things, man. I like his humor. I like the way he tries stuff. So I honestly, standing on the shoulders of some giants here, wanted to try some different videos in that kind of format, do some reactions and stuff like that. And it's just going to be a different way of doing some videos. And I wanted to go ahead and try and do this like once a week to see how they do, see if I like the flow of things and try something different. And also just give me an opportunity to get back into the YouTube thing. So it's been a while, we did those vlogs for a good minute, man. And we stopped doing them. It was just too much. I was doing them like every day for 9 months. And I think we'll start maybe dabbling back in with some vlogs here and there too, but you guys obviously, if you're watching this, or maybe if you're new to the channel or whatever, I have posted fitness content in the past. We do a lot of live streaming of my gaming stuff here because we do that on TikTok and YouTube, but we've been doing it on YouTube for the past like 4 years. And so this is going to be a little bit of a way for me to blend in that fitness content back into it along with my shorts and stuff like that. So hope you guys are ecstatic. But anyways, today we are going to be reacting to PewDiePie's workout routine. So I actually watched this video. I remember watching this video when it came out because I've always been a big PewDiePie fan. I did see that Dr. Mike also did a video on this. I tried to refrain from watching it because I obviously didn't want to just like copy him or anything like that. But I mean, I kind of am. I'm kind of already doing the same video idea, but at least I'm self-aware, okay? Anyways, that being said, I did want to go ahead and give my 2 cents. I'm sure Dr. Mike has his own takes on it. I wanted to give you guys my own take. If you guys are new to this place, again, just to tell you guys a little bit about who I am. I am a fat loss coach. I've been doing fat loss training or personal training for the past 10 years. I have, what do I have, like 5 certifications now? I just got continued education and recertified in a new course. But we're certified in technically something called I'm technically called a transformation specialist. I have that certification. That's basically a psychological program where I help people with stuff like stress eating, emotional eating, stress management, stuff like that to help with the fat loss process. I'm a certified kickboxing instructor as well. I also have a couple of MMA fights under my belt. I'm obvious regular personal trainer certification, strength and conditioning certification, sports nutritionist certification. So your boy is certified and a professional in this field. Obviously, too, if you guys want to check out just a few of the transformations I've gotten people, we got those too. So these are going to be my 2 cents on, like I said, PewDiePie's fitness routine. This is actually like 2 years old. I don't think he's uploaded another one since because he's had a whole ass child since then. That takes a lot of work. But that being said, let's delve into this, and I do want to kind of see like what he does because it's been a while since I watched this, and we'll break stuff down as we go along.
First off, let's go through my setup, my workout setup, which is the same goddamn setup that I've always had.
And here's my gym setup.
I do want to say,
thank you very much for doing that.
I gotta respect the like outdoor shed gym setup. I used to, when I first started, this is how I was training. I had an old gym, in my mom's old rent house, we had an old shack out back. I used it, I hung up a punching bag out there, had a few dumbbells out there. Bro, I'll see if I can go back and find some of the content of me actually. Like some of the earliest Chigel fitness videos were recorded there, like 10, it was actually like, yeah, 10 years ago, over 10 years ago. But I just wanted to say that, I thought it was really funny.
The only difference now is that I'm in our living room. I just put in my mat.
So you downgraded. You essentially downgraded. I don't respect that.
That's all you need, baby. I use these weights called Power Block. It's the same one I always had. But
those Power Blocks or whatever, they're not bad. I actually honestly wish I had some. The only thing I will say about this, if you guys are planning on making a home gym, is that they're not great for circuit training. And the main thing there, or even supersets, I'll say, and that's just because like, when you're doing stuff, like you're doing supersets and stuff like that, you're really wanting to change the weight out really quickly because obviously if you take like freaking 30, 45 seconds to switch the weights out, it's not really a superset anymore. You're kind of doing its own set on its own thing. But when you're using these things, yeah, you kind of have to switch the weight out. And if you want to go ahead and make sure you're able to do those supersets and stuff like that, these can actually not only get in the way, like my dad actually has some of these, and he has actually hurt his finger before, like trying to put the blocks back in, trying to rush and get ready for the next superset. And so that's something you guys want to be aware of. These are not bad. It's just like they can be a little complicated and stuff like that. I really would, for most people, if you're not going to go to the gym, I really do recommend just using something like a kettlebell, a couple dumbbells, maybe get a bench as well, and you should be good there.
I think I used to do 5 days a week, but I've actually moved down to 4 days a week. I start off, like most people, with chest.
I don't hate that.
Gotta start up with
see
chest.
What he's going to be
the
doing
base.
in those 4 days a week.
It's more about getting in the right position.
He ego lifting?
But yeah.
Okay.
I was so proud when I hit my new record, and then I googled.
That's not bad. Look, he's getting his elbows are definitely dropping to at least down to that midline. Now, if you're wanting to build that chest, and again, this is where we talk about like what your goals are. Like, it's hard to say, right? For most people, they don't ask these kinds of questions. They don't ask themselves, is my main goal trying to build muscle, or is my main goal trying to build more strength, right? Now, it can be both, but a lot of people aren't thinking this way whenever they're like, working out for the first time, or maybe they're just kind of moderately into the workout game like PewDiePie is here. But the big thing here, guys, is like you do want to have an objective and a clear objective, like what are you really trying to do? And that's how you're going to actually build up your workout routines, right? So this is why I'm going to divvy this up. For someone who's trying to build strength, he's doing great. For someone who's trying to build more muscle, yeah, this can't be bad either. Like there's actually a big correlation with people who have like a high bench press and a bigger chest, yeah. But he's not maximizing it for sure. And obviously, like he's just doing a lot of weight. But I wanted to note that because he is actually getting a solid amount of reps in. And he's going low enough. Some people might say like, yeah, you need to go a little bit lower with your elbows for it to really count. But as long as his elbow's hitting that midline, I'm pretty okay with it. Quit, Arthur. No. 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 No! Came all this way to ruin my video. You're going to show up in the video. I feel like Dr. Evil with this cat here. But let's say, for example, Felix's goal was to get stronger legs, not necessarily bigger legs. Then him building more muscle in his legs isn't going to help him squat more weight. So that's why I go ahead and go over all this, because again, the goals you set do matter in regards to... I'm messing up my video. Anyways, let's move on.
After that, I do shoulders, which when you're already tired from chest, shoulder is quite difficult, but it still feels amazing.
Yeah, so actually the reason for that too, the reason is you'll feel more tired typically, and it's not always the case. Like you could honestly hit chest and do flies and then do some shoulder exercises and you won't feel that way. But for the most part, when a lot of people hit chest exercises, we're talking about stuff like bench press, dumbbell bench, incline bench, some kind of bench or pressing variation. And when you do that, you're hitting these triceps back here. But whenever you do a shoulder press, you're also hitting your triceps back there. So both of these are tricep exercises. So for the most part, if you still want to remain strong and you plan on doing like shoulders after chest, you could do flies first, which isn't going to activate your triceps, and that way you still have your tricep power for these shoulder presses and you can actually keep adding on more weight. But that's just an example. Nothing wrong with what he's doing here.
Oh yeah, and then after that I do a superset where I combine, oh yeah, look at that.
Superset?
I don't know what they call this, tricep, and then
tricep kickbacks. I guarantee
raises,
he does this wrong.
Like that. I guess I'm resting a little bit in between.
Let me see.
But I try to make it
I'm
into
very
one
picky
set.
about this with my clients. Like their tricep kickbacks
get
are
too
very
tired.
big. See if he gets his
I've
elbows up
finally
high
come
enough.
to a point where I'm more comfortable pushing myself. Before, if I
didn't
ever
even
felt
show him,
like
but
I'm pushing
all right.
myself, so I could. And that's pretty much my Monday, I guess the first day of my workout. It takes me about an hour.
So he's doing basically, what it seems like is he's basically doing just a shoulder or chest and shoulder and tricep workout. So basically a push workout. On a 4-day split, guys, I really wouldn't recommend splitting it up like that. What I really would push is doing, if you're going to do anything less than 5 days a week, and I always tell this and I always do this with all my clients, full body is definitely the way to go. You know, a lot of the research from Dr. Jim Stepani shows that too. Full body as far as like volume goes, and I just explained it to people this way, guys. Let's just imagine we're doing a 3-day workout split, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, right? We got one individual who's doing a push-pull leg split. The person who's doing the push-pull leg split is actually going to only hit their push muscles once a week, their pull muscles once a week, their leg muscles once a week. But you got someone who's doing a full body split, they're going to be hitting every muscle 3 times a week. So you're just going to get way more volume in, which is going to help you build more muscle, and it's going to help you burn more calories, helping you burn more fat. So regardless of your goals, I really recommend pushing for full body until you want to get more serious with it. And that's something I would push here, guys. Like, until you decide to, and you may never be this person. You may just be that person who just wants to look good at the beach. Maybe you want to have a fit looking body, have a fit living lifestyle so you can do extra things in your older years so you don't have to worry about like high blood pressure and heart disease and stuff of that nature. Maybe you just want to be healthy and you're not into this super athlete, like, you know, going to the next level with it like your boy is here. If that's the case, I wouldn't recommend really going past 5 days a week with full body training until you have a reason. Again, this goes back to your goals. Until you have a reason to train more than that, I wouldn't do it. Now, if your goal is to build a lot more muscle, you know, and you want to take it that far, that's when you go to 6 days a week, and that's when you do a push-pull leg split twice a week. And that'd be an easier way of doing that and a more efficient way of actually getting you results. All right, so actually I think we'll go ahead and end it there. That was actually just his chest day. So we'll title this Reviewing PewDiePie's Titties, Chest Day, sorry. But if you guys like this content, you want me to make some more of this, and maybe we can cover his leg day, because I'm sure I've got a lot to say about leg day. Leg day is pretty nuts with your boy. But if you guys like this content and you want me to make more of it, again, leave a like, comment down below, let me know, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace!